This block is situated right on the cusp of a messmate forest. And once I started building this project, I realised just how much potential it really had. From that moment, I committed myself and my team to a very high level of attention to detail, which I think is really shown through this project. And I'm very proud of what we've achieved here.
I came to the site on a wet, wintry day, and I think that was when it was at its most beautiful. And I can remember standing down in the lower section of the site and looking at such an open canvas in a bush garden setting, and I saw not only great opportunity, but something that we could really pay homage to the local landscape through providing a modular design that really maximised its surroundings.
Having the messmate forest right there and then being able to incorporate messmate into the interior finishes really ties the landscape and the house together. Growing up in a house that was built by my father using natural materials, I think has really inspired me to do what I've done here. I love working with organic natural materials as I feel they're timeless and naturally complement any space. This is reflected through every part of the build. We incorporated tundra grey, Carrara and aspen blue marble throughout. Engineered black butt flooring, spotted gum timber cladding and decking. This house is handmade. Every detail has been highly considered.
With this site, we saw a great opportunity to maximise vantage points. As a result, we created breezeways throughout the different pods, which opened all these moments as you walk through the house, and combine that with scale, volume, and natural lighting that fill these spaces. You can turn around the corner and really be embraced by the space that is around that corner. So there was a real strategic design element to make the most of all interfaces.
This is the first smart home I've built and lived in. What this does is offer you the ability to control the mood of the home right from the palm of your hand. I really think this is such a luxury and it works well throughout the whole home.
The selection of materiality was very influenced by its landscape. So any of the different mediums and fabrics that we used were very much underpinned by a bush garden setting, and that's where our design response really started. We use timber in accents, we use matte metal to ground the dwelling, and the combination of that with a recycled and reclaimed brick really gives this grounded feel to the dwelling that really sits established in the bush garden. Not so much a new home that sits in the topography, but one that's really in harmony with its landscape.
It was very clear from the outset and my first site visit that there was a great deal of passion, a key sense of design and an eye for detail that was involved in this project. And it is absolutely overwhelming when you first walk in. The other aspect was, and a very, very important one, was that we needed to take advantage of what Mother Nature gave us, and that was that forest, creating an absolutely beautiful backdrop and quite dramatic at times, where sometimes there'll be a mystical fog and then other times you'll see some beautiful colours of a very inspirational sunset. This gave me great satisfaction to be involved in this project. It was a very meaningful and creative project, and it was only enhanced with the interest and the keenness of its owner.
This project's different to other projects I've walked through because it really has a sense of home. It's one thing to be satisfied with a project, but you can lose a sense of where you are because you're mesmerised by the whole project.